Welcome to the Gospel Doctrine Helps class, where we provide you with insights, quotes, references, and help for your gospel doctrine class.
Due to some conflicts that I am having in life right now, I simply don't have the time in which to prepare these Gospel Doctrine Helps classes. Because of that, you won't see, or it's very unlikely that you will see, regular classes next year and the following year. If I ever get enough time, I hope and I intend to start doing them again. Unfortunately, however, I don't have the ability to do that right now. My commitments are elsewhere. However, I do want to leave with you one parting thought. It's a passage, it's a phrase, a sentence that I reviewed while studying the teachings of the prophet Joseph Smith. Many of you have this book. If you don't have it, you can definitely get a paperback copy from Deseret Book. This is on page 54 of Teachings of the Prophet Joseph Smith. And this is a letter. This is a reproduced letter that Joseph Smith wrote in January of 1834. It was entitled Letter to Elders Abroad, and it was first published in the Evening and Morning Star. It's also found in History of the Church, Volume 2, beginning on page 8. So this is page 54 of Teachings of the Prophet Joseph Smith. He said, "The immediate will of heaven is contained in the Scriptures." Think about that for one moment. If the immediate will of heaven, and I would suggest to you that this was as true in Joseph's day, in 1834 when he wrote it, as it is today when you're hearing these words. The immediate will of heaven is found in the Scriptures. You must take time to study those Scriptures. And my views, my opinions, or the opinions of anyone else's commentaries, are subordinate to those Scriptures. The immediate will of heaven is found in the Scriptures, and so you cannot neglect the duty that is devolving upon you to read, ponder, and study the Scriptures. That is where you will find the immediate will of heaven. God's will for you is found in the Scriptures, so you need to spend time in them. You need to study them. You need to ponder them, because in the economy of heaven, God is not going to send you additional revelation, additional visions, additional insights, inspiration, angelic ministrants, or any type of vision if He's already given you that information and that knowledge in the Scriptures. We tend to think that we can simply listen to a leader or go to church on Sunday and that's sufficient. It is not. It is not. It is not. You must study the Scriptures to know God's will concerning you, because God has a message for you individually, and it cannot be obtained in any other way. So take the time to study the Scriptures. When you run into conundrums, when you run into problems, when you run into contradictions or questions, that is when you need to study and then go to God in prayer. God will reveal to your mind the answers to those questions as you come unto Him and as you seek to follow what you've already been given. Keep in mind that it's not just reading the Scriptures and studying them and pondering them. It's not just praying to know God's will concerning you. It's also living in conformity with that which has been revealed, meaning do the hard work of keeping the commandments every day. Do the hard work of being kind to your neighbor, kind to those who grate against you. Pray for your enemies. Do good to everyone. Be kind and loving. Become humble. Become meek. Become submissive to God's will. And you do that by loving others. And that can be hard work, especially those who you may not want to love or that are porcupines to you. You still need to love them. You become like your Lord when you develop the ability to be long-suffering and kind to others. Do good to them as Christ would do. And then you will find that you are standing on holy ground. Well, I hope this has been helpful for you. We hope to see you sometime in the future. Thanks for watching.